Welcome to WagerTalk TV. I am Kelly Stewart. Today I'm joined with Teddy Covers. Teddy and I have done some really fun sports betting 101 videos. So today we're going to move away from that a little bit and talk about some of like the secrets of professional bettors. Teddy, like the obvious, right? Like let's talk about not betting bad numbers.
Sure. I mean, if you're going to talk about secrets of professional bettors, you're going to start with the fact that professional bettors will not bet a game after the line is moved against them. Bottom line, if 2.5s are available all week, you know, I'm thinking about it, the line moves to 3, the pros will not lay the 3. If you miss the number, that's fine. There are other opportunities, but you don't bet into bad numbers. If the number's moved against you, leave it alone, find another battle.
I feel like the next topic is something that I do personally, but people misunderstand it. Like I have a 3-team moneyline dog parlay that I bet every week. And everybody's like, well, no professionals bet parlays. Well, no professionals bet parlays on a regular basis. Like I think that the payout for the moneyline parlay is obviously different than the 3 spread parlay bets. So talk to me about what professionals do versus straight bets and parlays.
Well, certainly the concept is make more straight bets and fewer parlays. I'm not going to say professionals don't bet parlays. They do. But the key is it's augmented by a steady diet of straight bets. And the difference is a pro goes 9-6 over a weekend. They're happy. Hey, you made money. Nice, solid weekend. A parlay bettor's going 9-6 for the weekend. Ah, damn it, I missed this. Ah, I went 4-1 on this one. And it happens over and over again. So the pros tend to be satisfied with a steady rate of return and not looking always for the big score you're going to get off the parlays.
Here's one that I thought was interesting. Concentrate more on box scores versus the final scores.
Sure. When you're trying to analyze how good a team is or where they're pointed or what kind of trajectory they're going to have moving forward, a lot of casual bettors are going to, oh, look at the final score. Oh, they got killed. Oh, they got killed again. And then you look at the box score, you say, wow, they didn't get killed. They just turned the ball over 4 times inside the 20-yard line, and they had a punt return touchdown against them. You want to delve inside the final scores, not just look at the final score and say, oh, that's how good a team is. The box scores obviously give you more information to work with.
I think this is a word I've heard so many times, and I go back and forth on it. Value. There's value on the Cleveland Browns every single week, yet we don't cover. Obviously, let's not use them in this scenario, but let's talk about value from a professional betting perspective.
Sure, and you hear so much, pardon my language, you hear so much bullshit about value. Every tout out there, oh, value, here's the value play. When you're talking about how professionals really look at the concept of value, a lot of times it means something very simple. The elite teams aren't quite as good as you think they are. The miserable teams aren't quite as bad as you think they are. So when you're talking about how professionals handle the value question, you're not going to see a lot of pros betting on the Patriots every week. Even though the Patriots have been a value-laden team based on their point spread record, the quote-unquote public teams, there is something of a tax attached to those squads. And most pros are going to look for the good teams, not necessarily the great ones, where you'll find the most value betting on, and oftentimes the mediocre teams that are being viewed as, oh, this team sucks, oh, they're miserable. The Browns, as your final example, as a team that often legitimately does have value on a week-in, week-out basis. All
right, wrapping this up, one thing that I also love, and maybe from a situational perspective, is betting streaks. Like Baylor in college football a few years ago. I mean, the bookmakers could not make their total high enough. I'm not a total bettor, but every single week I was like, I'm betting the Baylor over, and then it became, we're at a point where it came back down from the mean. So talk to me about betting streaks from a professional bettor's perspective.
Sure. Well, the concept here is not so much the team streaks. We're talking about yourself, all right? Most bettors, and this probably should be number 1 on this list, realistically, Cal, but we used it last because it's something I really want to emphasize. This is probably the most common mistake that amateur bettors make. It's I'm not seeing things clearly, I'm in a hole, let's double up on Monday night. Oh no, now I'm in a giant hole. Be smart when betting your streaks. When you're seeing things clearly, you want to up your wager size, not lock in a profit. People have a good weekend, like, oh, I'm going to meet my man next week, I better best let this week. It's ridiculous. That's the wrong way to do it. When you're seeing things clearly, you're going to bet more when you're seeing well. When you're struggling and you're not seeing things clearly, everyone tries to, oh, I got to get it back. No, you take your loss, and you want to either keep your wager size the same, or even if you're in a really cold streak, you need to lower them a little bit. You cannot increase your wager sizes when you're struggling and expect to survive as a professional sports bettor.
Good stuff from Teddy Covers. $100 off Teddy Covers 30-day all-access pass using coupon code Vegas100. Guys, as always, if you like these videos, give them a good thumbs up, a like, share them on your Facebook page, share them with your friends, and make sure you check out our other videos on YouTube.